What's up, fam? How y'all doing out there? Welcome back for another one. You know, episode stepping into the ecstasy room. Welcome back to the Enigma channel, Enigma 23 channel. I'm your host Enigma, bringing you this ecstasy reading. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, comment. But most importantly, share. Hit that like button, dislike, whatever. The email's in the description. The Enigma 23 at gmail.com. That's Enigma with two G's. Um, it's there for a reason. You might not know what's going on. For case in point, you know, this is for sun, moon, and rising, and those who have a lot of planets in your 12th house. So, for those of you who don't know what that means with what I just said, that's exactly why the email's there. You know what I'm saying? So I can help you with your natal chart, get you straight, get you situated, and let you know what's really going on. You know what I'm saying? Point you towards the right direction. So this is a general read, so it's not gonna resonate with everybody. But for those it does, you know, let's go ahead and peep a gander and see if it does. And shout out to those Pisces with them late birthdays too as well. You know what I'm saying? Always for the home team. Always for the home team. So let's go ahead and get into it. Get into it. Get to it. Higher self, true self, over soul. True self, over soul. Higher self, over soul. Higher self, true self. Bring in knowledge, wisdom, understanding, and clarity. And clarity for the collective of Pisces. For the collective of Pisces. For the collective of Pisces. For March 2020. For March 2020. Bringing in for the collective of Pisces when it comes to sex and love matters. Sex and love matters. Bringing in for March 2020. Bringing in for the collective of Pisces. Great spirit, great mother energy. Divine, great spirit, great mother energy. Divine, great mother energy, great spirit. Bring in knowledge. Bring in messages, advice, guidance, solutions, answers, mentorship for the collective, for Pisces, for the month of March in 2020 regarding sex and love matters. Bringing in form, divine. Sex and love matters. Bringing in for the collective of Pisces for March 2020. Again, for March 2020 for the collective of Pisces, bring in the answers and solutions and truth for sex and love concerning the collective of Pisces. It's love, appreciation, gratitude. As always, thank you. I say, oh. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into your read. Right here, we have the camera on, tarot deck on deck. Let's see if I can pick them up. Y'all don't want me looking at y'all shit, you know what I'm saying? What about the other Pisces they want to see, Making me hard to pick it up. So, let's deal with your overall energy right now, real quick. And we have, what is that? The Ace of Pentacles. So, you see him right there playing on that thing. So, this card is basically what I call my tricking off card. You know what I'm saying? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles talks about, someone that is highly abundant. Excuse me, Pisces. I had to just readjust this camera real quick. Someone that is highly abundant when it comes to that coin. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. Some of you probably, when it comes to sex matters, y'all paying for it. I mean, males pay for it anyway when it's all said and done, which is fucked up. I'm glad we in the new age. Some of that shit probably can change, but nonetheless, you know what I'm saying? It just talks about how, the person that, you know, is giving out gifts, you know what I'm saying? Shit like that, like affection is not blind to, like, you know, gratitude and affection, you know, when it comes to this coin. Because hey, if I buy a woman a gift, more than likely, hey, something's gonna pop off, right? So there you go. Hopefully y'all ain't out there tricking, but hey, you do what you want to. So let's go to the first card and see exactly um, how you would like your sex. You know what I'm saying? How you want your sex for the month of March, Pisces. You know, some of y'all would be enjoying some of their birthday sex. You know, and right here, bam. Oh, we got the Queen of Swords right here. Is that how y'all like it? So y'all see it, two females. So which one of y'all, and when you Pisces out there bisexual, you know what I'm saying? So we got with this card, you know, you actually, you know, accepting responsibility for your decisions and your choices in life. So as you can see, this could possibly be, you know, you confronting and defending your choices. So this could possibly be, you know, some people being bisexual out there or gay, you know what I'm saying? So maybe that's how you like your situation with the same person. You know what I'm saying? Homo type of situation. You know, not calling you a homo, but homosexual type of situation. You know, hey, it is what it is. You like who you like, right? So you know, y'all like new and different ways of doing stuff, cause you know, given you know, Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union and a whole slew of others, you know, this theme of, you know, homosexuality is just running rampant in this new age. And, you know, you really don't want my knowing on that. So we're just going to keep it on that. So next, we're just going to go ahead and go to what you have learned from past experiences. You know what I'm saying? What have you learned from your past sexual experiences? So, from your past love experiences, you learn not to trust them hoes. Exactly. You bet not. Hoes is for everybody. So we got the temperance card. You see it right here. You know, I'm talking about she got the audacity to cheat on this dude right in front of his face. You know what I'm saying? And women talking about they ain't sneaky. Shit. They so sneaky, be lying, but they want to ride it off on men, but y'all do the most. Y'all do the most. So we're talking about, you know, a woman being promiscuous, basically, you know. And this card, you know, in the past you learned not to trust too quickly. Not to trust too quickly. Because this is definitely what this card is talking about. She's definitely a Lucy Lou. A Lucy Lou. You know what I'm saying? You know, just unpredictable behavior. You know what I'm saying? Just do what she want when she want, or he. You know what I'm saying? Because that he could be for this card too. You know what I'm saying? Whoever is resonating with could be the same homosexual type of situation. So next, let's go to, you know, what would prevent you from having sex. What would be the blockage from that? You know. Then we have, you know, the Six of Wands right here. Which wands, you know, we dealing with the spirit. You know what I'm saying? You know it, you know it. But going back before we even go, you know, this ain't gotta be, you know, dealing with that front card, the first card, the way you like your sex. It doesn't have to necessarily be physical action, because we dealing with the sword. So this is something that you could be hiding from other people, that hey, really you like the same sex. So that's another route that could be, you know, it's in your mind that hey, you a female and you like females, or you a dude and you like other dudes. So just keep that in mind. or you already in that situation. You just gotta confront it. You know what I'm saying? Or the same way with the other way. If it's in your mind, you gotta confront that shit. You know, defend it or whatever. That's what you like. Is what you like, right? Shit, ain't no point of being ashamed about it. But we got the Six of Wands right here that'll prevent you from having sex. And right here, we're talking about, you see how it is. You know what I'm saying? And this mainly is dealing with, marriage right here. You know what I'm saying? That's dealing with privacy right there. You know? And then everyday love. So somebody that's, taking, and they taking, that's gonna prevent you from doing anything. You know what I'm saying? Which is good. At least you got some kind of moral code, you know what I'm saying? Why break up a happy home, Because the damn show talks about marriage and everyday love, you know what I'm saying? So next, let's go to the heart space, the readiness of the heart. Are you ready to have sex? Or is it something still lying in your heart from past relationships or something like that? Let's find out. Bam. So we got the Four of Pentacles right here. So with this card, you see, he can't get enough. You know what I'm saying? He got titties in one hand, titties in his mouth, got his hand on that thing. And like he just all in. So this talks about being selfish. You know what I'm saying? Greed when it comes to sexual matters. So it's all about, that person, you. You know what I'm saying? Selfishness is not the way to go, because this card also talks about, a lustful and intense life. You know what I'm saying? So to me, that just tells me that this person's passion or heart is just to have, as long as they getting them, they're good. You know what I'm saying? As long as they getting them, they're good. Which sometimes being selfish ain't bad, but hey, when it comes to sexual matters, I mean, I would, suggest you would want to satisfy your partner, or before they go get satisfied by somebody else. Even if they ain't got to be somebody you in a relationship with, Hell, maybe you don't care anyway. So let's go to the head space, to the mind, to the mental readiness. Are you prepared? You know what I'm saying? So for the heart space, before we go on, are you ready? Yeah, I would say, with your selfish ass. So in the mental space, what do we got? What do we have here? And we have the fucking Seven of Swords. So you see the darkness here. You know what I'm saying? And in your mind, you're holding in that there are, evil plots here. Evil acts here. You know what I'm saying? These plots are plotting in the dark type situation. With this shit, you know what I'm saying? It could be some acts, you know what I'm saying, that take the course during the night. So probably some sneaking around and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Or some setting up, or somebody getting caught, that type of thing. So just remember that, your mind is telling you, hey, there's probably some shit going on, where you dealing with the person or people that you're having sex with, could be even trying to set you up. So just keep that in mind. So in the mental space, are you ready? And we will say no. And according to, since this is a general, like I said, it's not going to resonate with everybody. But from the top card, your mind being in a situation where, you're not accepting responsibility, you're not accepting and confronting and defending your decision, you know what I'm saying? I would say no, because you got two mental brains that's telling you, I don't know. So let's go to the spirit spot. You know what I'm saying? Are you ready? Is your spirit saying it's okay? Or do you even want to take the action to even want to have sex? So let's go see what's going on here. bam, when we got the Six of Cups. So here we have a situation where it's, you see this person off by themselves. They in the shade, so you can see some of that darkness. This card talks about melancholy, you know, fucking sad memories, you know, plaguing your spirit, you know what I'm saying? This could be even, searching for peace in a sense. So, your spirit is just off in another place, you know what I'm saying? Maybe because it's stuck off in the past, that's why you selfish, you know what I'm saying? Because hell, other motherfuckers was just doing them. So, hey, why not do you? So, that would make a person selfish, but if that ain't really how you feel, don't have other people change the way you are. I know it's hard, and it's something that you gotta work at, because we ain't perfect, but just keep that in mind. So from the spirit space, are you ready? No, you're not. In your heart you might be ready, but in your mind and your spirit, nah, this ain't the time for you to be doing that. Some work that need to be done. So next, let's go ahead and go to the psychic tarot for the heart, where we're gonna look at your perfect lover. You know what I'm saying? Everybody wants that one. You know, everybody definitely wants that one. So how do you attract this one? Are you really ready to have that one, instead of you just saying you want that one? Like, are you really ready? We're gonna find out if you really are. So let's see. And just because I say she or he, you know what I'm saying, on certain cards, just know that this energy is interchangeable. Like I said earlier, briefly. So, but the cards do hold weight. I will say that. So you know what applies to you. Because on this side, here go the guidance points. So that's just telling what's going on, really, with the sex side. All right. So, overall energy, we got dedicated effort. You know what I'm saying? That 8 representing cycles, power. Shit, that shit even represent money. Those who can attract that money to them. You know what I'm saying? But this ain't no money or career reading. You know what I'm saying? So, we dealing with the root chakra. You know what I'm saying? Dedicated effort. So, are you, it's self-explanatory. Are you putting forth the effort? I mean, everybody say they want to love and shit like this, but they ain't willing to put the work in. They just want one because they best friend got one. Their parents are happily married. Other people in society or society say they need to have one. But are you putting the effort in? Because if you're not, then you need to be putting the effort in. Seriously. Because it seems like no effort is being done. It's just more so on a situation where it's more about that, about the self. And it ain't about trying to attract no perfect love. You're just doing you. So key words are work, perseverance, skill, and understanding. So if you want it, you're going to have to put some work. So let's go to the first card, where you need to know what's needed of you, from yourself, for you to be able, before before you even get this perfect lover. You know what I'm saying? What do you need to know of yourself or about yourself? Heart chakra. Hmm. To me, this seems like healing is needed, because 4 represents stability, foundation, you know what I'm saying, structure, you know what I'm saying. So if this is popping up, this is more so telling me, your heart, just from looking over here, your heart is it needs to be mended, it needs to be worked on. That's telling me, you know. Work on that. For sure. You know what I'm saying? The heart chakra is the chakra of unconditional love, that you're supposed to have for yourself and others, having compassion as well, having harmony in your relationships, just even flow with that shit, you know. It's a, you want to activate this chakra, take a moment to send from your heart loving, healing energy in the form of blue and green waves. You know what I'm saying? Blue for peace, green for healing. So this is more so of a visualization technique that you can do to try to help yourself heal this heart, amend this heart so you can get on that road, so you can put a dedicated effort. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that you're breathing in the blue. You know what I'm saying? Exhaling all of the bad shit, all of the baggage and shit, the hurt, you know, and all those negative vibes, vibrations. You know what I'm saying? Red being the root chakra. That's where they come. So next, let's go to the challenges that you're gonna probably face before you even meet this person. As if you can, you can already see this, or the challenges that you will face while you're with this person. And we got confront. I believe this is the star card. I believe, you know. But your situation confronting. You know what I'm saying? Bam. Ain't that what that said up there? You know. Confronting. Confronting what? We gonna find out. You know. So more than likely, my bad, it's the moon card. It is the moon card. So your own card come through as your own challenge. So we already know that moon card is about self-deception. You know what I'm saying? On the negative light. You know what I'm saying? You falling into illusions. What you think is right is wrong. Who you think is right is wrong. You know what I'm saying? The idea that you have is wrong. Shit like that. So keywords are fear, question, explore, courage, illusion, clarity. So introspection and clarity are important at this time. Feelings that you have have laid dormant are now coming to the surface. They have been part of your subconscious for some time. They are referred to as your shadow self and represent all of your fears and delusions regarding matters of the heart. You may have concerns about examining these issues, but know that when an issue rises to the surface, it's ready to be faced and healed. Have the courage to acknowledge and confront these newly emerging feelings. Look at them from all sides and try to determine where they first came from. When and how were they planted in your subconscious? Questions, the I know the word, I get tongue tied. Validality. Validality of these feelings. Often they were based on your childhood imagination, no more than illusions. They're not appropriate for your adult relationships, yet they persist. They're not based on reality, but they're powerful influences and can affect your relationships in major ways. They can even prevent a romantic relationship from manifesting. Have the courage to explore your beliefs and misconceptions about love. You may find that these emerging feelings are based not only off on your limited perceptions, but also on what you actually saw or experienced as a child. So healing would be definitely needed. Now that whatever your reality was then, it does not have to be your reality now. You are no longer that person. Examine these feelings and gain clarity on who you are and what is true to you regarding your relationship. So there you go. There you go. It's been said. It's been said. Not by me, but by spirit. By the divine. So next, let's go to the qualities that you're gonna need for you to manifest this perfect partner. You know what I'm saying? Or to keep this perfect partner if you already got them. We got spread your wings. We got the top, crown chakra. Number 2, being the number of cooperation. That's like the number of the Pisces, really, if any number. So, spread your wings. Are you scared to fly? You scared to do what's needed, what you want to do. You know what I'm saying? Keywords are expansion, freedom, confinement, and decision. So right here we're talking about energies expansion or around you now, and because of this you may be feeling restless and uncertain. Your mind and soul are ready to soar, but you may feel confined by certain relationships or certain aspects of them. Although they may be comfortable and feel safe, it's possible they don't quite fulfill your needs. Even the desire to be in a relationship can be restricting because it becomes your focus and you forget to live your life to the fullest. Sometimes when you think you have all of that you could ever want, you realize that you now want something else. Perhaps a relationship has grown a little too restricting, or is not exciting enough, or maybe it no longer meets your needs as you're evolved and changed. What will it take to allow you to feel unrestrained and joyful? Listen to your heart. What do you really want? Remember to make any needed changes with love and compassion. So there you go. You know, sorry about this camera, y'all. I got it rigged up some kind of crazy way. So it's going to keep slipping little by little. But we almost finished. Just bear with me. You know what I'm saying? So these are the qualities you're going to need, people. If this applies to you, definitely, definitely, definitely. So don't be scared of that freedom, expanding, you know, confinement, and making it a decision. So just because everybody else doing it, don't mean you got to do it. Just saying. So let's go next to what will your lover teach you? This perfect lover. What are they going to teach you about yourself? Because that's what it's about, right? They're going to teach you to shine. They're going to teach you to be the sun card. They're going to teach you how to receive that unconditional love from the universe, because that's what the sun card is about. It's about generosity. You know what I'm saying? The universe giving you that extra push of energy. It's within you. You know what I'm saying? Already. Just trying to make you realize that it's already there. It's not already there. Key words being believe, realize, harness, enthusiasm, potential, breakthrough. So this person is going to bring out stuff in you, the real you, so you can shine. Letting go of all of the past situations, from people doing all what they want to do, which making you be, this selfish person, and that's not you. You know what I'm saying? You not settling for situations being done in the dark, evil acts and shit like that, I'm not saying you're evil or what you're doing is evil, but that's what the cards say. So don't get it twisted. Don't get that hating on me. I'm just a messenger. So shine. Yo, this love is gonna teach you to shine like no other, and it's gonna be a universal shine. So this tells me that this person is gonna have you go within yourself and bring out the true you. The true you, you know. So next let's see, what is the circumstance, like how you would meet possibly, or from or what element in the air to where you really need to be paying attention and see, hey, you know, I might find this perfect lover. Why I go do this? So we got lead. We got the emperor right here. You know what 4 is? We just talked about it. Structure, foundation, you know, stability, you know what I'm saying? All of that. So, leaders. We're talking about leaders, you know. Keywords are guide, prioritize, art, structure, effort, your reason, you know what I'm saying? So, in matters of the heart, the energy of this card can both help and hinder. Examine the role that you play in your relationships. Do you take the lead and guide the direction of the relationship, or do you follow the other person? If you lead, are you forcing your will on the other person? If you follow, are you on are your own needs being met? A solid relationship involves give and take, lead and follow. There has to be an even exchange of energy, and this is true for all relationships. You know what I'm saying? This card reminds you to guide, not dominate. You know what I'm saying? Here we go. Not being selfish. So, this card focuses on the intellectual rather than the emotional side of relationship. How's the relationship serving these involved? If a relationship is to be healthy and strong, everyone's needs must be met. There has to be significant structure in order so that each person knows the boundaries. Each person must make the relationship a priority and put effort into making it strong. And finally, the decisions made in an about relationship must be based on sound reasoning rather than pure ego. So there you go. So where will you find leaders? You can find leaders anywhere. But if you so happen to attract and run into somebody who has those leadership qualities, hey, that's going to be the person for you. Possibly. So keep your eye open. Yeah, that first eye. So you can really see what's going on, Pisces. But this has been y'all Xstasy reading for March 2020. Y'all go ahead and put that effort in. Let that light shine.